I'm Gnasher McGlashan from Quick Info, better known to most of you as Gnasher. You're watching the Chuck Fleetwood-Smiths. It's goodbye to the minnows, thanks for coming.
This is the Chuck Fleetwood-Smiths. Sometimes you have to wear the clothes for the ones you miss.
We're here at the Oval. It's quarter-final time. Goodbye Ireland,
Bangladesh.
Netherlands,
Goodbye Zimbabwe.
Kenya.
Who's the other one?
I don't know.
Canada.
Goodbye Kevin O'Brien,
Shafiel Islam.
Christopher Pofrid,
Collins Aboya.
goodbye Stephen Tickler,
Rizwan Chima.
Little Georgie Dockrell,
John Davison.
Ryan Tender-Sharter,
Gary Wilson.
Henry Asinde.
Goodbye Jimmy Hansra.
Some of you have been good, some of you have been terrible. We'll miss you all.
But we'll miss Peter Boren more because we're afraid of him.
Pakistan, West Indies. Got to be Pakistan, hasn't it?
It should be Pakistan, but I mean, this game's just going to be fun to watch, I would hope. There's going to be so much mentalness in one game. And obviously Andre Russell will almost win it for the West Indies before just falling short.
Yeah, I'm enjoying Andre Russell. Bishu as well looks a real prospect.
Oh yeah, I'm moist for Bishu. I'm a big fan of him. So, no, look, I mean, they've got a chance because they're playing Pakistan and because they're almost as unpredictable as Pakistan. It's a very similar sides where you've got old men in the middle order and, you know, dashes everywhere and, you know...
But the West Indies can't close out a chase and yet they're still not playing Shiv Chanderpaul. Go figure.
He didn't do very well when he played, though, did he? I mean,
no, but that's true. But you need experience in that middle order. I would bring Chanderpaul back in.
Well, I mean, part of the reason that he looks like he's past at his age, but he'd have to be half the age of Yunus Khan.
Pakistan have got the best bowler in the tournament, Umar Gul again, and yeah, I fancy them.
Time to go back to 1992 now for South Africa versus Pakistan, when John T. Rhodes decided not just to run out Inzamam al-Haq, but also to super rub it in his face. South Africa celebrate their very happy, well done John T. Everyone says, and the batting sticks left firmly all over the place. And Hansi Cronje says, nice one mate, now if you could just fix it to win the rest of the match, ha ha ha. Nobody laughs, he looks away awkwardly. And here it is, al-Haq hits the ball basically into his boot, it runs out the Rhodes. Imran Khan says, get stuffed. And John T. Rhodes says, you want to get stuffed? What about the bat sticks? Pow! He like flies into it like Superman or something, and they go literally everywhere. It's completely, you know, al-Haq trying to get back in, and John T. Rhodes says, I got you in right here, bitch. Join us next week when we'll see Graham Gooch fight, defeat, and consume a mountain lion.
Australia-India. Okay, India have got some interesting stats on Indian collapses this tournament. 7 for 50 against West Indies, followed 9 for 29 against South Africa, 5 for 23 against England, and 4 for 30 against the Netherlands.
Well, India's big problem is that they do collapse and they're playing against a team with 3 proper quick bowlers. Yeah. So, I mean, that is going to be a problem for them. You would say that the way that both teams are travelling, neither team really looks like winning the tournament at the moment, although, as I've said, no team does. I have no idea who's going to win this game, honestly. I sort of feel like India should win it and that Australia's been lucky and they haven't been challenged so far. But then again, every time India's been challenged, they've looked a bit ropey. So I have no idea. I did find it funny that people said that India were trying to lose to the West Indies on purpose to make sure they don't play Australia. I think I'd rather play Australia than Sri Lanka if it was me.
Yeah, I think for the tournament, I hope India goes through. But I've got a sneaking suspicion that Australia might do it. New Zealand, South Africa.
South Africa. South Africa.
It's as simple as if Ross Taylor and Jesse Ryder get some runs for New Zealand first up, they might challenge. Otherwise, South Africa all the way.
No. South Africa all the way.
What about that?
If South Africa lose this game, if South Africa lose this game, they might as well just say we're not coming to the World Cup anymore. Because New Zealand are the weakest team in this competition. I include the West Indies in that. I mean, they're not, I shouldn't say weakest team. They've actually got a decent team, but they just don't perform at all. And I can't see how they'll get anywhere near South Africa at this stage. South Africa out in the semis.
Sri Lanka, England.
Sri Lanka.
England.
Well, I think Sri Lanka will win the tournament, so they have to win. I've looked into the rules. You have to win the quarterfinal to win the tournament, so I'd still back Sri Lanka at this stage. I think they're the most even, probably, side altogether, and Angelo Matthews hasn't even got out of first gear yet.
If England pick an opening batsman, then maybe...
All they need to do is fly one in.
All they need to do is fly one in. I don't understand why they bring Jay Durn back in at this stage.
Yeah, I think Treadwell did very well in his last game, and I think it'll be the highlight of his career.
Sri Lanka, they've got a great side, but I think there's still weaknesses. I'm not sure their bowling is as deep as people think it is when you see Muralidham and Mendes and Malinga there. And I also think their lower middle order is not particularly strong.
Lower middle order is definitely their main weakness. I think you're probably wrong when you say that their bowling's not deep, because Kulaseka is the number 2 and number 3 ranked bowler in the world.
Like Kulaseka.
I think they're one of the few teams that probably has 5. Yeah, they're probably one of the few teams that have 5 genuine bowlers, which is a huge thing. But that also means they have a massive tail that falls apart. Time for Zoltan Zarawani, a moment of this week. Sam, who have you got?
I've gone for just general umpire, third umpire community for so many errors that I can't even begin to name them all in this small slot.
I didn't realise it was that small, but okay. My Zoltan Zarawani is for the Indian team, who according to Twitter and several commentators were trying to lose their game on purpose. And if you try and lose your game on purpose and you make over 260 and then bowl the opposition out for 188, that is a definite Zoltan Zarawani moment to me.